Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The awakening of the millennial generation is one way to shape future leadership. But the question is, how to shape the millennial generation so that they can become future leaders? Let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, may Allah SWT give us all salvation and blessing. Thanks to Allah SWT because we are still given health favor to be here. Do not forget salawat and greeting for our Prophet Muhammad SAW would touch their people goodness. Let me introduce myself. My name is Anis Analifikum from Muhammadiyah 7 Gonalegi Vocational High School. I came here to participate in the Muhammadiyah Education Award 2022 in English Speech Competition. Let's go back to our first topic. Talking to leadership, I remember the message of our first president, Insinyur Soekarno. Insinyur Soekarno once said, "Give me 1,000 old men, and I will definitely pull Semeru out of the roots. Give me 10 young men, and I will shake the world." Speaking of Insinyur Soekarno, spirit of nationalism. He saw as the importance of the role of youth for the progress of nation. What about the current generation? The current generation famous with the term or millennial generation. In describing the millennial generation, many people give negative stigma to this generation. There are those who say, millennials are selfish people. Millennials can live under pressure, and some other negative stigma. As future generation of future leaders, we have to start leading ourselves. The things that we must develop to prepare ourselves to be a leader in the future, we must apply the following traits. The first trait is confidence. To have a leadership spirit, the most basic thing we must have is self-confidence. Confidence is the spirit for us to look good. I have an example of a model from Canada. Her name is Winnie Harlow. She suffers from vitiligo. Even though she has white spots on her body, she is always confident when posing. Now, let's come to the second trait or my point number 2. Be open to others. Being open to others means that we can interact well with others. We don't have to impose our own will, but we have to look at the will of others as well. I have an example of a public figure. Her name is Najwa Shihab. Najwa Shihab is a person who is very open to others. Najwa Shihab leads me to my point number 3. Be firm. Firm attitude will make it easier for us to act. We don't need to hesitate or be afraid to do something. If we believe, we should do it immediately. If not sure, don't do it. I have an example Muhammadiyah figures, namely the late Mr. Buya Ahmad Syafi'i Ma'arif, who was known as a firm figure and role model for Muhammadiyah members. Next, we come to the fourth point, responsible. The attitude of responsibility is synonymous with courage, because it is the brave people who want to be responsible. When we can admit a mistake and dare to take responsibility, intellectually we cultivate leadership qualities within us. Now, we have to come my last point, mutual respect. Mutual respect makes us respected by others, and vice versa. If we don't respect others people, then others will think we are selfish people. In this millennial era, not a few people do not respect each other. To be a leader, we must not discriminate between existing differences. Great leaders are leaders who want to change themselves for the better every day. So this is the end of my speech today. I hope some of the points I have made today can inspire us on how to shape the millennial generation so that they can become future leaders. Thank you for your attention. See you later. Have a good day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.